Welcome back to the Marsh COUCH Choir. It's a Titanic special. Jack, don't let go. Don't let go. Jack, don't let go. It's only me. Hello.
I'm king of the world.
Judi Dench was the king of the world. I know. All right. Yes. What is that?
It's an iceberg.
It's an iceberg lettuce. All the props.
In-house.
Yes, our props are made in-house. You will see that in tonight's performance of Titanic, Joanna Lumley will play the role of Kate Winslet. In fact, did you know that apparently there were a load of actresses in line for that role, including Madonna? I don't know if I'd like Madonna to be Rose.
Really?
Yeah, amazing. Titanic, 1997. Everyone went mad, didn't they? I remember people were like getting a bit addicted to Titanic. Not people I know, but I remember news stories about that people were, going like twice a day to watch it at the cinema. I went to watch it with my best bud, Naomi, who in fact is in the choir. I just remember that scene when they're getting ready, when the Titanic's sinking and Jack's kind of prepping Rose that they're about to hit the water, and he's like, just take a big breath or something like that. Me and Naomi, who were both sort of, 13 or something, both went on the moment and then looked at each other. Oh God, we're so embarrassing. It's a funny day today, isn't it? It's sort of trying to rain. I think all of our grass would like some rain on it, but it's not quite coming through, is it? I've had a lovely day. I had a delivery of some very delicious asparagus and rhubarb from flock member Tina. Thank you, Tina. And then also a delivery of potatoes and mint from Barry the baker next door. So suddenly, thank you, Barry. New potatoes, freshly dug today. Suddenly, dinner is taken care of. Shay, Carly, and Kim. Let us know what you're having. But before that, we must all go to the movies together. So, Titanic obviously has got this incredible theme song. I'm sorry, I've not said hello to you properly yet, have I? Hello, Sandra, John, Lily, Jackie P, Di. Betty, Jenny Sims, Origami Boy, Lily Mid, Jan Clark, Marilyn Thompson, Lily Twat, Bev, Dave, Jackie Hughes, Emily, Danny, all our regular couchies, welcome back. Thanks for always coming back. Aren't you lot brilliant? Isn't this lovely? I feel like we've built a little choir network in this time. Norma, Della, hi everyone. I hope the buffering has stopped. Let me know if it has. It often happens at the beginning. It probably happened quite madly as well, seeing as Kim and I were
on the Titanic.
Were busy reenacting the Titanic. Yes, I know, it felt like you were there. Oh, Sandra's screen is completely frozen. Someone tell her to refresh your browser, Sandra. Someone write that in the comments and I will be back for you, Sandra. Yes. So, I did earlier in the week promise a recorder solo. And it's a little known fact that I'm quite a whiz on the recorder. And the reason being was that before I started my secondary school, there was the option of a music scholarship. but you had to have grade 5 on 3 instruments. So my mum just suddenly like went, right, you know, we wanted the free lessons, so and for me to get into the school, I guess. So suddenly, bam, 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 piano and guitar, easy, because that's what I was obsessed with anyway. But we needed a third instrument, and she said, recorder, let's do it. It's a quick and easy one to learn. And so I had like an intensive sort of session with this lady who lived in the village, and she taught me recorder, and I got a distinction, grade 5 recorder. I know. Kim has ripped it out of me about that ever since. And my first job out of uni was I was a peripatetic piano teacher, which meant that I taught piano at about 9 different schools, primary and secondary schools. So you do like 9 a.m. till 11 or something at this school, and then you drive to the next village and do a 2-hour slot there and then a half-hour slot here. It was exhausting. And the last session that I would teach on a Friday before I switched over to being a usually singing in a pub kind of musician back in those days, my last session was always giving a recorder lesson to a group of 20 year 3s. And believe me, it's the last thing anybody wants at the end of their week. It was awful. I just absolutely hated it. But I remember you would always sort of, if people asked me what my job was, Kim would just immediately jump in. She's a recorder teacher. Just so mean. I was working my blimmin' arse off, but the joke was on you because I say that the joke was on her. The last job that I had before I started the choirs, I was touring with a pretty well-renowned Brazilian band, and there I was put on various recorder solos in that show. And at one point I remember I was doing a 5-minute recorder solo to 70,000 people.
Whoa.
Yes. So people say that what's going to happen if you learn recorder? Well, I tell you what, I was at one of the most rock and roll events of all time there playing my recorder. Di has still got her recorder from school. Sometimes the sound of the recorder, it can really hit you where it hurts. Anyway, Kim said to me, look, if you're any kind of recorder teacher, teach me the Titanic theme. But she asked me that about 10 minutes before we went live. However, she won't do it on screen, but she is going to do it. Sandra's back with us. Good. Excellent. Jodie Middleton's with us too. Excellent. So we're going to do Titanic, My Heart Will Go On, with a recorder intro. Are you all right? Are you okay? Do you need a sip of water? Do you need something? You all right? You going to make it? Yeah. Let me grab my guitar.
You didn't teach me anything. You did some dots.
This is what she's reading from. Look. This is her music.
Yeah, and the mistake is really
No thumb. That was the best I could do in the time given. Here we go. Oh, bang, bang, bang. Are we ready? Kim, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Titanic. If you can't go to the movies, you can't go to the cinema, let us bring the cinema to you. It's time to play Titanic, My Heart Will Go On, Celine Dion. Over to you, Kim Jenkins. Go on.
Sorry. Okay.
Go on. You can do it. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on. Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime and never let go till we're gone. Love was when I loved you one true time. I hold you in my life. I know we'll go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Let's do a key change, people. Here it comes. You're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
Hey.
And well done to you. People are giving a lot. Jodie Middleton says, Kim, that was like a masterclass in recorder.
Thanks, Jode.
Jan Clark says, wow, Kim, excellent. Marilyn
Fish and chips
Thompson.
for dinner?
Isn't she rude to you, Jan? She just went, fish and chips for dinner.
Thank you.
Apparently Ben the dog is howling along. Sorry. Thank you, Daddy. I'll show you. Okay. This is how it's done. This is how, if anyone wants to learn it, what key was it in? Oh, yeah.
Oh, one-handed tosser. Oh no, Connie. Oh no. Do you want me to do it?
You show it. Show us how it's done. Wasn't that good? I think Kim deserves a round of applause. Here we go for you, Kim. Mary Baker Cass, you are welcome. Julian, Marion, thank you. Kathy Webb is with us. Hello, Kathy. Haven't seen you in a while. Norma's written no go, Kim. Caroline Berry's with us. Oh, lots of you on note. A Duff note. Yes, Pat, it was a Duff note. I don't. John Clark, an Oscar-winning performance. Yes. No, not for you. For me. It's probably for you. So it's Friday night. I hope you all had a great week. Hope you're feeling okay. Yeah.
Is fish and chips on Friday?
Yeah, fish and chips on a Friday.
I think so. It's quite traditional.
Who's having fish and chips? Not us. Oh, Jan Clark's having chili con carne. I hope you cooked it yourself, Jan. It's about time you got in that kitchen, honestly. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Claire Morley. Angela Bacon. Says one-man band next time, Kim. Thanks everyone for your support. Gosh, you're so supportive. I mean, if we can seriously sit here on a live stream and play 3 or 4 notes on a recorder and not even get them right, and still you support and clap us, then I think we've got the best people in the world around us. Thank you so much, everybody.
I did get it right.
Pat's having sausage and mash, classic. Stir fry, Shea Claire Morley. Kaz had takeaway fish and chips. There you go.
There we are. Yeah.
We're having falafel.
Spring onion.
Go get my spring onions. Let's see if they've grown.
Last night.
Oh no, let's look again. We've got falafel on the menu here. Falafel, hummus, a baked aubergine, some courgette, and of course I'm still growing my spring onions. Here they go. Look at that. I mean, they are growing madly. All you do is put them in water. They don't need anything else. They just grow. It takes about 3 weeks. They grow back again. Then you put them back in again. Isn't that great? Kathy Webb says fish and chips from the freezer. And Jackie P, fish fingers. And beans. Oh, I would love that right now. Fish fingers and like baked beans, lots of ketchup. Oh, that's lovely. I think it is now raining here. I'm sorry if there's been a bad signal on the stream tonight. We've got some crazy weather going on at the moment. But look, I do hope you all well. Let me remind you of the t-shirt, because at the end of this week, I send everybody's order off to the factory, and that is your last chance ever. We can only make one big bulk order altogether. So if you want one, here it is, look. Woohoo! And you simply go to marshchoir.com. and you just follow the link. If you go to marshchoir.com, you'll see it there, the first thing you see on the website, and you just follow the links through, and you can grab yourself a Flock Down 2020 t-shirt. Kim, know when to stop. No. Unbelievable. What's Betty got? Strawberries and cream and a bacon sarnie. Betty, this woman knows how to live. I can't wait to meet you, Betty, after lockdown. Yeah. I think it was just one time you mentioned you were drinking a port, but I just have this vision of you having a little port every night whilst you watch this live stream, and I want to do that with you. Jan Clark are you asking me, is it homemade falafel? Sadly not. It's not homemade falafel. I don't have the time at the moment. I'd love to make homemade falafel. Actually, the one time I made it, you didn't like it.
It didn't work out.
It didn't work out.
Bit like your pizza. Didn't work
No,
out.
I'm not very good at pizza either. All right. I hope you enjoyed this evening's live stream. We will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. and we're going to do... We decided to go to the movies again. Because you requested this song, and also Friday night is a movie night, but Saturday night's also a great time to watch a film together. And we're going to watch Cinema Saturday. Cinema with an S. We're going to watch 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Classic! Ah! Should we actually watch it after, when I go off the stream? And we could all go and watch it, and then I could put the stream back on.
I don't want it.
Kim says no.
Too light-hearted.
Yes, 4 Weddings and a Funeral is the film tomorrow night, because we're going to do a film special tomorrow as well. And the song is, of course, Wet, 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 Love Is All Around Me. I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. Love is all around me, and so the feeling grows. It's good, isn't it? I feel like you could make... there must be some joke song about that. Like, I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. Something to do with, like, athlete's foot. And so the fungus grows. Do you know what I mean? There must be a joke there. Yes, I'm back on the crisps. Bite me. Lily says it'll be a thrill when we get the t-shirts. What a poppet you are. Danny says, do you know that song was on Love Actually? Have I got the wrong film?
Oh no, God, everything's gone wrong tonight.
Was it also on Four Weddings and a Funeral?
No, it wouldn't have been on both.
Lily's got a great suggestion. We should call Saturdays Straight Up Anything Saturday.
Too cool.
That's brilliant.
Too cool.
Done. Or John also said Silver Screen Saturday. I think, John, good one, but I like Lily's logic. Straight Up Anything. Am I wrong about Four Weddings and a Funeral? Can you let me know? Because
Jode will know.
Jode will know. Jackie O, good job I'm not having mushrooms. Oh, Della, I'm sorry I've frozen again. Someone tell Della to refresh. I feel like I've taught a lot of people about that magical refresh button during the lockdown time. Think how much your technology skills have improved. A lot of you who didn't think you could get a YouTube account or comment or do the Zooms, all those things. Brilliant. It's amazing. Well done, you. I mean that. And Jan Clark says, do you know that Elton John did the song at the end? At the end of what? At the end of my life. Elton John was there with his piano. I presume you're talking about one of the films we're talking about, maybe Love Actually or something. But no, I didn't know. I didn't know because I don't know what you're talking about. Right. I'm officially talking nonsense. It must be time to go. John, that's very gallant of you. Lily's idea is better. Danny, oh no, Danny's reporting bad news. The subs have gone down by 1.
No.
Oh.
God.
Oh no.
Oh.
We lost one. Was it something I said? It was probably your blooming recorder solo. Okay, Jodie Middleton is confirming it was in both films. Excellent.
No.
So it's a double film night. We'll go to see Four Weddings and a Funeral and Love Actually. Oh, we got all the rom-coms. What do you prefer, Four Weddings or Love Actually?
I've never seen Love Actually.
Haven't you?
You know I haven't.
I watch Love Actually every kind of Christmas.
Every day.
Every just on the lead up and then last a day or two before Christmas, often on Christmas Eve actually, I put it on my laptop in the kitchen as I'm making a nut roast. And yeah, it gets me in a Christmassy mood. Sandra asks, is there wine in that glass? Of course there is, Sandra. It's Friday. I love it when you guys in the comment box start to wrap up the session for me. It's so funny. Jackie Hughes, see you all then, bye. Kaz, okay, bye, see you tomorrow. John Clark, have a great evening, stay safe and healthy, everyone. Thanks for wrapping it up for me. I never know when it's time to leave. Now I know. See you all tomorrow for a lovely bit of Wet, 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 Love is All Around. Because indeed, love is all around us. I think that more than anything, that's what this channel has proved. I love our little nutty family that we've made here. It's very nice indeed. Kaz, you're right. I did say I was going. Then I babbled on. I really am going now. Well done, Kim, for your recorder solo. Thank you, Celine Dion, for being brilliant. And thank you, what was his name? James Cameron, for a great film in Titanic. Applause for everyone. Applause for James Cameron and me.